What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol NU for new holdings. On the left-hand side, we have the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. First things first, this is a brand new IPO, and it's supposedly, quote-unquote, backed by Warren Buffett. So that's led to a lot of interest. You can certainly see a decent amount of volume coming in on these first few days here, noting that we had 90 million shares on the first day and 50 million on the second. Whenever we're dealing with new IPOs or SPAC mergers, we always want to know where's the opening print, where's the low of that day, and where's the high of that day as well. So we've put those levels in. We have 11.25 open, we have 12.23 as the high, and 10 even as the low. If we take a look now at the 30-minute intraday session, what you'll also notice is that you could start to draw in a bit of a support trend line as such. So we're going to do that together. Coming in and doing something like that, that's going to be kind of your advanced heads up, right? As long as we're above this support trend line, I would start to think about this as an ascending triangle, right? So we're going to go ahead and do that as well, putting in this level. Now, it's not really coinciding with any of the critical ones we just discussed, the open, high, or low, but from a structural perspective, you can see resistance, resistance, then we break and close above on the last 30-minute bar on Friday. So for me, thinking about breakouts here inside of new, right? If we can get continuation up into the high at 12.23 and then a break from there, it's blue sky territories. Being a brand new IPO, I'm sure you get a lot of excited investors as well, and good volume will start to flush in, right? If that happens, fantastic. Looking at whole dollars, half dollars, and probably 25-cent marks still on something very, infantile in its nature, right? You can see that our y-axis here is only about 20 cents. So again, 25-cent marks kind of make sense as psychological limits here on something kind of stuck in this range. So that's the upside. And again, your support trend line is going to be the advanced heads up where you're going to want to avoid this stock, right? If we start breaking down underneath, and it could coincide early on Monday with a breakdown of 11.25, then remember that we just broke down through the opening print. We're underneath the support trend line. You're not going to short this because it's a brand new IPO. There's also no options on it listed for at least 30 days. I would just be patient and see what the next reaction is closer to the lows at $10 even. Okay, so if we get down there, and again, I'm not saying it is going to happen this way, but if we come down into 10 again, start to be on the lookout for double bottoms, something that would break over the neckline for a long entry. Could look something like this for an inverted head and shoulders over time. Neckline break takes you higher. Could be a number of things, but it would require a pattern off of 10. Now, if you're a very aggressive investor, even if we come into 10 and there's no pattern, I would say maybe you potentially take a stab long in here, very small position size, and put a stop loss underneath the all-time low. So maybe it's underneath 980, and that's sort of your, you're managing risk through position size, correct? So that would be one instance where maybe you could get away with the, just blindly buying 10 if there's some sort of aggressive pullback, but I would not recommend that for the majority of people. That's really going to wrap up the video here inside of NU, fairly new IPO, only 2 days worth of trading, so there's not a whole lot of technicals to talk about. It's really the psychology and position management at this point in time. So if you enjoyed the video or learned anything new, let me know in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.